Hello, everyone. I'm so excited to be here with you. And we've got a double agenda. Agenda number one, it is LO. Agenda number two, coaching school is starting. And I'm here to help you address both of these things. So first of all, LO. For those of you who are not familiar, LO is the month leading up to Rosh Hashanah. And in Elul, we have a time of great closeness with Hashem, with God. And our job in Elul is to really take stock of who we are. What are our strengths? What are our weaknesses? And it is written that it is a great thing during the month of Elul to actually write down what our dreams and aspirations are for the coming year, as if to say, God, I want to be part of your world. I know that on Rosh Hashanah, you're going to be renewing your world. This is my contribution. Please let me contribute this, and to make that list. So I urge you to go ahead and do that. Now, our coaching school is starting on September 5th, which all coincides with this wonderful, extraordinarily special and holy time. And what an awesome contribution it would be if you could learn the tools and skills to bring healing to another. It is just so exciting. Not only that, what's it going to do to you to take this training? So, what this video is about answering your questions about coaching school so that you can kind of ponder, do I want this to be in my requests of my contributions for this coming year? Is this something that I want to bring to the world? And we're going to start off with our very first question. And this question, I'm going to be reading the answer. Most of them I'm just going to be sharing with you, but this one, it helps me to read it. So I'm just going to do that. So one of the biggest questions about coaching is, what is the difference between coaching and therapy? Okay, they're both healing modalities. And I always tell people something very simple, which is that there is such a thing called the continuum of care. So for example, if somebody had a surgery, so that would be the really intense part with the surgeon. And then afterwards would be the recovery station. Then afterwards would be the rehab. Then afterwards would be the home care. And every one of these stops in the journey has its professionals who can help with the process. So coaching is on the continuum of care. And generally speaking, it comes after or in conjunction with therapy. In other words, high trauma, that's in the realm of therapy. Okay? Let's look at this in another way with these two definitions. Listen in. Life coaching is a goal-oriented process that focuses on helping individuals achieve specific objectives in their personal and professional lives. This doesn't just mean like, I have a goal to lose 20 pounds. It could mean broader goals, a goal to deepen my relationship with my family, a goal to discover who I am, a goal to transition gracefully out of a job or into a job, right? And to find out who I am in more ways. A life coach works with the client to set and achieve goals, to develop strategies to overcoming obstacles, and improve overall well-being. Yes, when people get coached, they feel supported. And when you feel supported, you can fly. All right. The coach helps the client identify their strengths and weaknesses and develop a plan to achieve their goals. Life coaching is usually short-term and is focused on practical, actionable steps to achieve specific goals. And this particular definition was written, I believe, by my brother, who is a life coach out in Israel. And it has a heavy emphasis on goals. In our style of coaching and transformation coaching, we focus as much on the being as on the doing, meaning we're focusing on the goals, but we're also focusing on who are you becoming? What is your identity? How are you transforming? And it's very feminine, actually, and deep as well. Now let's look at therapy. Therapy, on the other hand, is a more in-depth process that focuses on resolving emotional or psychological issue. A therapist works with the client to understand and process past experiences and to develop strategies for coping with current problems. Therapy often explores deep-seated issues such as childhood trauma or relationship problems and addresses the underlying cause of emotional distress. Therapy is usually long-term and can take several months or even years to complete. This is what is so interesting. I cannot tell you how many people have said, I did tons of therapy and I never got as far as I did with coaching. Like I'm flying, my life is moving, I feel amazing. And the thing about that is, first of all, their therapy laid the foundation for self-awareness and for good work and for some of those deep-seated wounds. But secondly, when you have a good coach, you actually grow yourself up. The inner child work is done by you becoming a magnificent adult. You become a protective parent. You become a boundaried woman. You become someone who knows what self-love and self-care is. You're choosing actions all the time that are in service of you and your dreams and your relationships. So it's, in a way, very hard to really make a firm line between coaching and therapy, simply because there's so much healing that goes on in coaching. And did I say healing and therapy? I meant coaching and therapy. I don't remember what I said, but anyway, there's so much healing that goes on, so much deep work, and we address it in unique ways so that you almost don't realize how deep you are going, because we're not trying to dig up the trauma, but we are sprinkling in new ingredients, new identities, new perspectives and awarenesses, and it's awesome. Okay. I have a list of questions here that I think you might want answered. So let's get right into it. Why did I get into coaching? Well, this is not about me, but I thought somebody might want to know, because my primary heart is to help people to come closer to God. And the way that my life moved is that I got introduced to coaching, and it helped me to come closer to myself. And when I came closer to myself, a new relationship with God was available. I loved myself more. I understood myself more. I was more healed. And I recognized through Hashem's grace, God's grace, that healing is a form of coming close to God. It leads to Dvekas. So Dvekas means clinging to God. So whereas before I was primarily maybe a Torah teacher, I still love to teach Torah, but as an occupation, the healing arts and the coaching really, for me, satisfied that longing to help people to love themselves. Okay, what is the ICF certification? The ICF is the International Coaching Federation. It's one of the 2 recognized bodies of coaching that is regulated, and it's recognized around the world, regulated coaching around the world. And what it means to be ICF accredited is that we did a lot of work, so much work, so many I's to dot and T's to cross in order to meet all of the regulations and all of the standards of the ICF for us, for our students, for our program. That includes the length of the program, how much supervision our students get, how much mentorship our students get, lots and lots and lots of detail, and very comprehensive. And the reason that we got ICF accredited is twofold. Number one, because a lot of people were asking us, are you ICF accredited? Number two, because when you are ICF accredited, you can then take your coaching anywhere around the world and be recognized as a coach. And we wanted our students to have that recognition, to have the letters after their name that would let anyone in any country know that they are certified as a coach. Now, there are 3 levels in the ICF: the ACC, the PCC, and the MCC. The ACC is your basic level. It's a 3-month program. That is not our program. The PCC is a 6-month program. That is our program. The MCC, I believe, if I'm mistaken, please forgive me. I believe it's the same training as the PCC, but it's many thousands more hours of coaching experience. So you'll get your ACC after 100 hours of coaching. You'll get your PCC after 500 hours of coaching. What our program has done, with the grace and the help of Hashem, is to give every single thing that a student would need in order to get a PCC. Everything, top to bottom, all the mentorship, all the supervision, all the hours, everything. And then to just hand it to them. And all they have to do is get their hours and they're going to be certified. Before that, however, they're already certified through us. And most places, at least any place that it's not corporate, will accept a regular certification, meaning our company is certifying you with the CTLC, Certified Transformation Life Coach. You put those letters after your name, and most people will say, yay, that's amazing, unless there's headhunters or corporate, and then they're looking for someone that is ICF accredited, and you can get that through our school. What was so magnificent to recognize was that the ICF loved our material so much that even though it wasn't structured the way their material is structured, because we went to get accredited after we created our curriculum, we had to show them that our curriculum matches their desires. We were accepted. And then we, of course, added to our program lots and lots of things so that we could really be top notch. We want to be the best. Yeah, that's what we want. To the best of our ability, we want to be the best. Okay, next question. What happens in 6 months? 6 months, you get the full PCC training, 128 hours. We study on Monday afternoon from 1 o'clock to 3:30, and on Sundays, most Sundays from 11 to 1. It's intense. Some Sundays, once a month, we also work from 11 to 3:30 with a more in-depth program. More self-healing goes on over there. In the program, you're going to learn a tool by a video at home, then come to class and we're going to talk about that tool. Then we're going to do a self-development exercise around that tool. Then we're going to practice coaching with that tool. Then we're going to do all kinds of other interesting creative things to really deepen our understanding of that tool. Then you're going to go into breakout rooms where you coach each other using that tool. So every single time you come to class, you get coached for a half an hour and you coach someone else for a half an hour. On Sundays, you get mentorship in the ICF core competencies and in mindfulness. And then you also get supervision and you get a chance to be watched while you coach. You also get a one-on-one session with me. You also get 2 more sessions where I watch you coach. It's very comprehensive and exciting. What actually happens in those 6 months is that people become amazing friends because we are sharing, we are playing, we're being open, we're being creative, we're being expressive. And, you know, not everyone's the same. Some people come who are quite serious or quite shy, and that's okay also, but the environment is delicious. Okay. What happens after 6 months? Okay, so you come to school, you've got this certification because God willing, you'll pass the exam, you'll do your hours, and then what happens? Well, a couple of things happen. We require 60 hours. If you want to go for your ACC, then you might want to go get 40 more hours because the ICF will require you to have 100 hours. You might want to join our Fun and Done program where we teach you how to build a business. We get you a website up, we get you social media going, we get you everything you need, and we just get it fun and get it done and just empower you to go, 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 challenge you to get clients and everything, and it's a lot of fun. For the women who join the Fun and Done program, everything kind of explodes and becomes creative and expressive and like they step into themselves as a coach. For the women who don't join that program, they end up getting together somehow to practice their coaching on each other, to review the tools, because quite a lot happens in those 6 months. And sometimes people feel like, whoa, that was intense. I need to slow down and look at everything again before I build a business. And that happens. Also, we also just started an alumni membership in order to support our students. And that's a once a month thing. And we haven't even launched yet. We started, we put it out, but we're going to see how it goes, helping our students get clients, build their businesses in a kind of a gentle way. The Fun and Done is not gentle. The Fun and Done is fun. But we can help you gently once a month and just give you a little push. Okay. What are women saying about their experience? Well, we are in the fortunate position of getting lots and lots of thank you notes. Women connect with us when they got their first client, when they had a big shift in a relationship, when they changed the way they talk to their children, when they find out something new about themselves, when they begin to dance again after a devastation, when they make a new friend, when they loved something that we did at one of our Sunday in depths, one of those longer Sundays, and where we learn about boundaries or forgiveness. And we are very blessed to receive these thank you notes, and they let us know that the gift we want to give is being received, and that feels really, really great. Okay, when does it start? Every 6 months we begin, so just go ahead and check on the website. At the time of this recording, we start on September 5th. Yay! And we hop right in. So come prepared. You don't want to wait till September 5th to sign up, because the minute you sign up, you get 4 videos to watch. Those are like your intro videos, and we want you to be prepared. So sign up earlier. How much does it cost? Amazing. So the full training for the 6 months, including the 10 mentorship sessions, 10 supervision sessions, which includes a one-on-one with me, and 2 observed sessions, is $5,000. This is an amazing price for a PCC program. That's usually something that you may just not get, because sometimes a company will charge you separately for the supervision, because supervision is quite labor intensive on our part. And we take that $5,000 and we break it down into the easiest payments possible for you, up to 18 payments, because we want it to be accessible for everyone. I don't do math on camera. If I did, I think that brings you to $227 a month. When I was training as a coach, I did a really, really great thing, which is that I made myself a plan. When I spend money on coaching, I have to make the money back from clients. So my goal for myself is the goal that I would want for you. When you start training, not too long afterwards, you can go ahead and you can start practicing on clients as a student coach, just charging little nominal amounts of money and continuing, especially after the 6 months when you feel really, really prepared, and you will make your money back. Well, I can't say you will, because that's up to you and up to what you decide to do, but it is supremely possible. Because coaching is short-term and therapy is long-term, coaches oftentimes get paid plenty of money for their work. It's a short-term contract. It could be 3 months, 6 months. Sometimes people go for a year, but it is usually very, very doable. All right. I hope that I've answered all of your questions. We have done our best to make an awesome program, and now we just sit back and we relax and we wait to see which of you joins us. If you have any questions, just email us, no problem. You could find the contact me page on rivkamalka.com, or you could send an email to theredemptionschool@gmail.com. We are very friendly and very available. We'll just set up a call for you. By we, I mean myself, my staff. We have a beautiful, such a beautiful staff here to help you 100%. Okay, hope that this answered all of your questions. There's probably a few more questions, such as like, is this a Jewish program? Is this a Torah program? Anything like that. It is very much a Jewish program. We do bring in Torah thought. And if there is someone who is not Jewish who is interested in coming, they should definitely contact us. Do not be shy. And all of our ideas are supported by Torah, and very often we give those, what do you call it? We give all of those sources, and people really, really love to have the sources. It roots the work and it makes the work feel awesome. Okay, everyone, take care and thank you for listening. May you have a beautiful day and a beautiful L, and be signed and sealed for an incredible new year. Take care. Bye-bye.